guys, this is Paul Whitehorn with Dent Repair USA, and today we're going to talk about how to deal with paintless dent repair technicians to get the best repair and the cheapest rates. Okay, so you come outside from the grocery store and you notice that you have a dent or ding on your vehicle. The most natural thing to do is to start calling every single paintless dent repair company in the phone book frantically, trying to get somebody just to give you a price. Immediately, you're going to find resistance. Like, people want images, they want this, that, and the other, so you keep calling anyways, asking anyone who will just give you a price over the phone. You have no idea of how much paintless dent repair costs, and it's very frustrating that these guys won't just tell you how much a dent costs. Well, I have a solution for you. If you follow this link on my website, you will find a DIY calculator where you can determine the pricing yourself. It is true that much of this data you will not know the answer to, but for the most part, you'll be able to give yourself at least a ballpark idea of how much it costs to do your repair. Now, here are some things that you can do to save yourself money and heartache when dealing with paintless dent repair companies and or technicians. Number one, be patient. Realize that high quality paintless dent repair technicians are in demand. So the entire automotive industry is screaming and hollering that they need their dent repaired yesterday. The squeaky wheel does not get the grease. These customers go to the end of the line first, especially if there's some kind of form that you as a customer refuse to fill out and you insist on sending information via slow trickle of information. So let's suppose, like for me, for example, I have a form that requires you to, give me your address, give me your name, give me your contact information, give me a series of images in the way that I need them, and or a short video. But instead of doing that, right, because that's inconvenient for you, okay, now instead of providing that information in one form, you spread that out over a series of questions, basically texts over 30 to 40 interactions with me, the technician, that could have been resolved in that one single form. Expect your price to increase. Number three, simply fill out any online forms they request that you do. Yes, it is a hassle, and it is something that you really don't want to do. So number four, when a technician arrives, be prepared. Number one, have the vehicle inside if you can. Number two, have no other vehicles in the driveway so they can get their tools to your dent quickly. Number three, don't expect a lot of haggling over price. We always give the biggest discounts to customers that are easy over extremely complex ones. If you make that technician's job easier, they will remember it when it comes time to check out. Also, and more importantly, if your dent was gonna cost a lot more and there was, some hidden problems, they probably won't charge you more or even let you be aware of the real problems they encountered. You're probably simply going to get the original quote. And always ask them if they want a glass of water or if they need to use the restroom. Number five, be polite, not a know-it-all. If you know more about paintless dent repair than the technician, you wouldn't need their services. You're hiring a professional for a reason. They have something that you don't have: skill, knowledge, or tools. If you come out of the gate telling them how much you know and how easy the dent is going to be to fix, you might find yourself wondering why nobody will answer your calls. Number six, don't minimize the size or ease of your dent repair. That is, don't call a technician and tell them how small and easy your dent is to repair, hoping to get a lower rate. Literally everyone does this, and it is very annoying to technicians, especially the ones that have been repairing dents for 25 plus years. That means they've been hearing that line at least 5 times a week for 25 years. It's almost like hearing nails on a chalkboard, because in their mind, they're flashing before their eyes, right? The thousands of repairs where people said that it was going to be super small, super easy, and they get there and it's all ends in terror. Number seven, ask for a discount, not an ultimatum. If you give a technician an ultimatum on pricing in your driveway for your dent, they will probably leave. This may not be a bad thing, if it was a deal that you weren't, willing to make. Try to think past this current dent. Think of the dozens of dents that you're going to have over the life of your vehicles. A good technician is like having a good accountant. They will save you thousands over the life of your vehicles. You may not agree with this pricing on this specific dent, but if you call around, you may also find that no one else in town will fix this specific dent. If you ask for a discount, if you just ask, I may say no at first. However, while I'm in the middle of a repair, I might have a breakthrough. Like I might figure something out that I wasn't able to figure out until I really got into the repair, and it's gonna save me, let's say, an hour on that repair. You know, if you get down towards the end and you ask again as the dent is complete, I can't tell you how many times, like in that moment, that I've shaved off $100, $200 from a repair at that point. You know, if I was able to make the dent go away, you were nice as a customer, and I was able to make that repair fast, in that moment, that is when I'm more likely to give you a lower rate. Never go to a dealership or a body shop to get a paintless dent repair. They are going to use the cheapest paintless dent repair technician, the lowest quality, to do the job, and they're also going to charge around 40% on top of that repair, and you're not going to have any of this leverage that we're discussing now. Number 9, always be with your vehicle when the repair is happening. Don't leave it to your wife. Don't leave it to your son. Don't leave it to your secretary or whatever. In our mind, it's not important to you. It's just not, right? If it's not important enough to you to be there with your vehicle and make that repair, you know, if I have decisions that I need to make and that I need to speak with you, now I'm having to go through a third party. You know, my company, for example, I will not do a third party dent for any reason whatsoever because of this, because, you know, I show up to your repair, I need to speak directly with you and I can't get in touch with you. Now I have to leave that dent and we have to reschedule at another time. I'm not coming back. So, number 10, don't leave in the middle of repair or come up with a reason that the repair must go faster. This happens all the time. So you've made it there, right? The guys, I'm in the driveway, I'm making the repair, you made an effort to be there, I start working on your dent, and you need this whole process to move faster right now. For me personally, this is my largest pet peeve, and it happens all the time. Here's the most common one. I have an appointment that I forgot. Don't worry about it though, take your time, but I have to be out of here in an hour. Right out of the gate, you went from being a retail customer to being an auction car. I'm rolling, and there's no way that price is coming down. We want to give you a perfect product at a reasonable rate. If you deny us that, we're gonna roll it out. In conclusion, use common sense. Don't assume that all technicians are created equal. If you're getting really cheap quotes from one sector and can't seem to reach the higher, more acclaimed technicians, there is a very good reason. Be patient, wait for them, follow the narrow gate, give them what they ask for, and follow the rules. If you do, you will get an amazing repair far cheaper than you ever expected.